Good afternoon. I am doing my May currently inked, finally. I know it's like, almost the end of the month, but I have been using these pens throughout the month. Some of them at least, some of them are brand new inked up that I'll carry over into June, but for right now, I will get started. Normally I kind of do the small swatches and I write here and then I switch over and I do like my big swatches using my sandwich bag. But what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to do the sandwich bag ones to try to keep this video not an hour long. So we will go through it because I have 9 pens inked up for this month. And like I said, some of them will carry over into June. Anyway, I'm going to be using my ink muddler, my sandwich bag, and then of course writing out the information with the pens that are inked up. So let's get started. Okay, first up we are going to do, I didn't even have these in order. Normally I have these in order. Clearly I'm not organized today. Anyway, first up is an ink sample I got from Celia. This is Viscanti Sepia, or Sepia, or however you guys pronounce it. Oh, let me get in one of my little ink vial holders. I am going to go with, oops, the camera, this one here. This is an ink vial holder that I got from Olive Frog Designs. And basically all I do is I just take my ink muddler and I put a few drops down. I know normal people do, most people do an ink pipette, but I unfortunately don't feel like I have enough control and I end up putting too much down, so this is how I do mine. And then I just get some little, spread it out all over the place, so that way we can kind of see the properties of the ink. All right, and this one I have inked up in my Esterbrook ST and the Coffee Monster Co. collab. And where's my, darn it, where's my little, what you call it? Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. I couldn't find my ink blotter paper. Okay, how do I normally do this? So ink, and then pen. So this is, what did I say this was? Visconti? Yes. And this is in my Esterbrook and the Coffee Monster Co. collab. Why do I not remember the name of this pen? You know what? I'm just going to call it coffee. I have no idea at the moment. What do I do? Oh. And this is in a fine nib. And that is ink number 1. Okay, ink number 2 is Birmingham Pen Company, Jewel Sage. And this, it's like a green, but it's like a gray green. It's just such a pretty color, such a muted color. Okay. And this one I have inked up in my Laban 325. I believe this is called Snow. I'm pretty sure it's called Snow. Okay. This is Birmingham Pen Company. And this is in this is called Jewel Sage. And I have this inked up in my Laban 325 Snow. And this has an extra fine nib on that. It's so, this ink is so unique. It like goes down like almost like a light muted olive green, and it dries to this gray. And it has like all this nice shading. It's really pretty ink. That's number 2. Ink number 3. I have, this is by Tasha, and this is called Rose Pink. Make sure I'm in frame there. Very lubricated ink. Normally like when it comes to like the Birmingham Pen Company inks, they're usually very lubricated and well behaving. This one seems a bit dry, and I don't know if it's because I have it in an extra fine, or if it's just because it's a lighter ink and it's just a little bit drier. Anyway, this one I have inked up in my Banu Euphoria. This is the Rose Tea. We have Tasha, Rose Pink, or Pink Rose. No, it's Rose Pink. And this one is in my Banu Euphoria. And Rose Tea. And this one I have in a fine nib. And that is pen number 3. Okay, number 4. We have Colorverse Milky Way. This was in the Colorverse Inkvent from last year. And it's this beautiful purple with this beautiful shimmer. I think it's purple shimmer, if I'm not mistaken. Where did I start last time? Let me go over here. And this is such a pretty color. I'm glad they came out with the full bottle of this one. This was a sample given to me by Celia as well. Okay. This one I have inked up in my newest my newest Banu. This is my hand-painted Banu, and this is called Lotus Grace. Such a beautiful pen. Oh, you can already see. Oh, it's a blue shimmer. That's right. It was a blue shimmer. Okay. And this one is Colorverse. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower in the background. It's been all day, so. And my windows are shut. That's how loud it is. Okay, this is Colorverse Milky Way. And this is in my new Euphoria. And this is Lotus Grace. And this one I got in a medium nib. I've been trying to kind of step out of my comfort zone on nib sizes. I normally just kind of go for the fine and extra fine. But I've been trying to step out. But that one is that matchup right there. Okay. I paused for a little while because the lawnmower across the street or next door, wherever he is was relentless. So, next up, we have Colorverse Brane. Okay. This is a beautiful green with a green shimmer. This is the ink I got from the Chicago Pen Show. It's that pretty green shimmer underneath. How pretty is that? Okay, and this one I have inked up in my brand new Zodiac Pen Company pen, which is absolutely stunning. This is the Gemini model, which is basically, it's flush all the way. It's kind of like a cigar shape, and it's kind of flatter on the ends. This is in the colorway 3 Olives Martini. Isn't that beautiful? Oops, let me move that ink around a little bit in there, so that way you get some of the shimmer flowing through there. Okay. This is Colorverse Brane. And this is in my Zodiac Pen Company, the Gemini model, and this is in 3 Olives Martini, and I have this one in with a fine nib. And that is that one. Okay, next up I have Wearingeul's, the Nightingale and the Rose. Okay. This is like a pinky brown. With pink shimmer. And this one I have inked up in my Zodiac Pen Company. This is the Capricorn model, and the blank is Poorly Controlled Saturn Storm. Isn't this such a beautiful blank? It is one of my favorite blanks that I have. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even in frame. Okay. This is Wearingeul. Nightingale and Rose. Maybe it's called Nightingale and Rose. Which one is it? Is it called? Did I say that right? The Nightingale and Rose. I'm pretty sure that's it. Anyway. And this is inked up in my Zodiac Pen Company in the Capricorn model. And this is Saturn Storm. And this has a fine nib. And that is that one. Okay, next up we have Sailor Afternoon Tea. This is such a pretty orange. Okay, and this one I have inked up in another new pen. And this one is another Zodiac Pen Company pen. This is the Sagittarius model. And it has kind of the pointier finials at the bottom and the top. And this is such a beautiful pen. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay. This one is Sailor Afternoon Tea. And this is my Zodiac Pen Company in Sagittarius. And the blank, oh, I didn't tell you what the blank was called. This blank is called Roman Sunset. Ooh, spelling. And I have this one also in a medium. And there's that little matchup. Okay, next up we have Ferris Wheel Press. This is Age of Aurum. It's got that beautiful gold shimmer in there. Let's get that shaken up a little bit. Get some of that shimmer going. Am I in frame? Hopefully. Okay. Kind of reminds me of like a golden brown, almost like the color of wheat. I don't know, like a darker color of wheat. And this one I have inked up in another new pen. This is my Mayfair pen. This is the Nolder model. Yeah, I think it's called the Nolder model, and this blank is Tortoise. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so we have Ferris with a press. Age of Aurum. And this is in my Mayfair Pen Company. This is the Molder model. And what did I say this was? Oh, Tortoise. Is that how you spell tortoise? I think so. And I have this with a fine nib. And that, don't roll on me. Okay, last but definitely not least is ink Mazeru. Someone knows how to pronounce that, please put that in the description below. And the M. Lovewell collab, and this is called Sweet Treat. And this is a beautiful dusty pink color. I absolutely, the minute I got this sample that Lisa from Journal Esque shared with me, I instantly went and bought a bottle because this is just a beautiful, beautiful dusty pink. Like, I instantly fell in love with this color. When I first watched it, I was a little worried it was going to be too light, but it's definitely legible. Okay, and this one I have in my new to me acquired pen. This is Silver Burl Pens, the Silver series. I just love the look of this pen, and the blank is the Quartz Strata, or Strata Quartz. Please correct it in the description because I don't know which one it is, but we're just going to say Quartz Strata, and that is this one. Okay. This is and let's see. Oops. No, I did it right. Okay. Sweet Treat. And this is in Silver Burl Pens. Silver series. And this is Quartz Strata. And this one has an extra fine nib. She had sent me the ink sample because she said it was a beautiful match to this pen, and I could not agree more. It is just so beautiful. Okay, and that is my last pen that I have inked up. We will let everything dry, and then we will go and take a closer look at these. Okay, we are back. They're all dry, and this is basically the page that I kind of made offline. Just kind of, it's where I catalog all of them on one page in my Me Currently. Kind of like I do with, this is my book from last year. Anyway, let's click over to the big swatches. Okay, first up we have Viscanti Sepia. And I have that in my Esterbrook Esty in the Coffee Monster Co. I believe the pen is just called the Coffee Monster Co. But I don't know. I couldn't find really a name for it. So anyway, that's that one. And then we have Birmingham Pen Company Jewel Sage, which I have inked up in my Laban 325. And this is like a greenish gray. It's such a pretty color. Almost has like a blue tint in the screen, but this is kind of like a, yeah, it's greenish gray. It's really pretty. And then we have Tasha's Rose Pink. And this one I have inked up in my Banu Euphoria Rose Tea. Such a pretty pink. Very bright and vibrant. Then we have Colorverse Milky Way. Look at that. Look at that blue shimmer. So pretty. Such a beautiful deep purple with that beautiful blue shimmer. And then we have Colorverse Brane, and that has that green shimmer. So pretty. And then we have Wearingeul, the Nightingale and Rose, and that has, let's see if I can get it. Oh, yep, you can see it up here, the pink shimmer. It's like this taupey brown color with the pink shimmer. So pretty. Then we have the last three, which are Sailor Afternoon Tea, which is this beautiful orange. And then we have Ferris Wheel Press, Age of Aurum. Let me see if I can get some of that shimmer. You can see kind of like over here and a little bit here. It's got that beautiful gold shimmer. And then we have the Dusty Pink, and it's that collab with Ink Mazeru and M. Lovewell, and that's called A Sweet Treat. Almost looks a little darker in the screen, but it's actually like this beautiful dusty pink. Okay, so let's just quickly go through this one. Here's all the colors. We've got that blue shimmer, the green shimmer, the pink shimmer. I didn't actually realize I put most of the shimmers together. How pretty is that? And then we have the last three, and then Age of Aurum, that beautiful shimmer. Okay. Let's see if I can get these to stay. Right, that is my currently inked for May. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me move it a little bit more in frame. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know have you tried any of these colors? Do you have any of these pens? What is your favorite one out of this lineup for the month of May? Thanks again for watching, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.